I am originally from Pakistan. And I once stabbed a friend in the middle of class. Only 2 out of these 3 statements are true. Which one do you think is the lie?
Second.
Second one. Third one.
No, first one.
Second one.
Matching pattern.
Yes, I do not have matching tattoos with my girlfriend because I don't have a girlfriend. I did stab a friend in the middle of class just once, and it was with a compass, so it's not a big deal. And that's a story for another day, a day when I'm sure that you won't send me to Nimans. And my roots do go back to Pakistan. It all started in 1947 with Mahatma Gandhi. No, I'm not a part of his bloodline. In 1947, when the British Raj finally came to an end, the subcontinent of India was partitioned into 2 independent nations. My ancestors then moved from the Sindh of Pakistan to the city that would go on to become the Silicon Valley of India. So when people assume that I'm from North India, they're not entirely wrong. It's just a little extra north. That's extra. I ended up in South Bangalore, in Baswangudi, and I went to a school very close to home. It was a fully Jain school. No, for real. The name of my school is Bhandari Babutman Umedma Labdi Jain Vidyalaya. It was a little hard to fit in right from the beginning because I was one of the only few non-vegetarians in my school. And Jains can be very particular about these things. And once they eventually found out, I had to choose between either having friends or eating chicken. So as a kid growing up, I did the obvious thing. I chose to lie to them. That's when I learned a very important lesson about life, that fitting in is not hard if you just lie about it. Most of my school life did go like that. I was shy, I was introverted, I wouldn't speak a lot, and then I ended up in Christ Junior College. From a school that was rather humble to a campus that big, I was from the central campus, I was ready to spread my wings and fly. And I did. Christ University was a lot of firsts for me. It was the first time that I ever bunked a class. Christ was also the first time where I ever got a grade that was below average. It was the first time I attended a music festival in Bangalore. Christ, in 12th grade, was also the first time that I fell in love. It was also the first time I got my heart shattered. So, I've been dramatic all my life, but for the first time in Christ, I joined a theatre club, and I officially became a thespian. My love for theatre over the next 2 years grew astronomically, and I decided to pursue a Bachelor in Theatre Studies in Christ University. I made up my mind, miraculously convinced my mom, I paid the fees and I went through with the admissions. Then I got a call from my uncle, and he said to me just one thing that changed my entire perception about my bachelor studies. He actually convinced me to change my decision altogether. He said to me, Divesh, no. Fair point, I guess. I didn't want to be homeless. And he convinced me to choose the most basic boy academy of all time, BBA. Although that may or may have not been the best decision of my life because I met some of the most important people there, I will never admit that to him and feed his ego. As far as he's concerned, he's ruined my life. Christ was the first time when I realized that I didn't have any enthralling talents to my name. So if I wanted to stand out in a room full of people, I had to be different. That's when I took part in a lot of marketing fests and theatre fests. And my creativity was at its peak, until it wasn't. It all came crashing down in my second year. The stress of choosing the right elective, the stress of completing assignments, pressure, anxiety, all the first world problems. But then came an actual first world problem, the infamous coronavirus. All of my third year was spent behind a laptop screen, it was online, and so was my graduation. If you want proof, I'll send you a screenshot. That's all I have anyway. Since then, I've worked in content strategy and marketing. I also finally decided to join the gym after I finished my university. I made fitness half of my personality since then. The other half of my personality is being overly obsessed with Ariana Grande. I have a tattoo of one of her album covers too. The other half of my personality is the Sindhi in me that wants to create something of value in this world. The other half of my personality is a middle-aged white woman that binge watches The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The other half of my personality is probably a cat. You all look confused and you're wondering how are there so many halves to my personality? That's because there are that many personalities. So, for all the personalities that are about to come your way, and sorry in advance, thank you for having me. And if things ever do go south, I always have a compass. Thank you.